talent or coaching? That's what this next section is called.
Are the 49ers a roster that's devoid of the necessary talent to win games? Are they lacking the talent? Or are they merely failing to maximize the talent that they have? It's a question of who are you blaming? What combination of blame do you think lies with whom within the organization? Because I looked at this team in the offseason, and I think you did too, and saw a talented roster. Now, injuries have changed that to some extent, but how much? How much of a difference do you see between talent and execution?
Let's go through it real quick. They have the best left tackle in the league.
Right.
They have a hell of a rookie running back.
Hell of a rookie running back.
Hell of a wide receiver, Deebo Samuel.
Hell of a wide receiver / running back.
Hell of a punt returner in Brandon Ayuk, who had not a phenomenal game. He fumbled, but he made a lot of difficult catches in that game and is a good player.
A lot of promise. Yeah.
They have the highest paid tight end in the league.
They do.
They
One
have
of the best.
Yeah, they have Nick Bosa.
Yep.
They have the highest paid middle linebacker. Well, the second highest paid middle linebacker in the league.
Highest paid fullback.
They have 7 or 8 guys who are among the best of their position. You can't say this team is devoid of talent. Now, it's definitely a flawed roster.
Yes.
But you could – I mean, it also has Eric Armstead, who's a good player, who's an asset. He's overpaid, but he's an asset. So, I mean, really, the core is there. You have – and I feel that I think it's a coaching thing. Because I think if you put Harbaugh on this team right now, they would have an identity, a vision, and a winning record. I think Sean McVay, I think, would have a winning record with this team. The fact that they're 3-5 right now, I think, is a failure of coaching. And I think Kyle will have to agree with that. Because when he goes up and says, well, we should be better. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a reflection on him.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Yeah, I see it dividing up a little bit to your point of the gaping holes within the roster. There were some fundamentally illogical choices made in the offseason this year. To base your premise for a successful defense, lay all your eggs in one basket with Jason Verrett as your starter. While I think it's fair to assume that you thought you'd get more than one game out of him if you are John Lynch, you still couldn't count on a full season there. So that was an error in logic. Going in with a quarterback you're paying $27 million for and drafting a quarterback 3rd overall, another failure in logic. So those I don't excuse Lynch for, because he said, hey, I've got 51% of the responsibility here. But I think you're right. The bigger share of the blame lies with all this talent that's on the team that's not being maximized.
Here's where the talent really fails in the secondary. I mean,
yes.
What was the plan there? To rely on Jason Verrett, Jimmy Ward, and Jaquiski Tartt. Oh, my God, what could go wrong? I love all those 3 players. I mean,
yes, all very talented when healthy.
But come on, it's like you can't count on them to be healthy. You can't be surprised when they're hurt. And they are. They were really not prepared for any one of those guys to go down. So that's a problem. And then on offense, like the offensive line, I'm sorry. It's still a problem. Alex Mack, he should probably retire after this year. And Daniel Brunskill should probably be a backup on any offensive line. And then Mike McGlinchey's out and hasn't been playing great. So those 2 issues are a big problem with this team. And they're critical positions on a football team, offensive line, secondary.
Very critical.